Rode microphones are the official microphones of BeTerrific. Find out more at rodemic.com. Welcome to the Michael Artsis Show. I'm Michael Artsis. Thanks so much for joining us. I am so excited today. We just got so much going on here at BeTerrific, and you're the Terrifics, and thank you so much for watching and for making this special. You make it special by watching. There are plenty of ways you can connect with us. The first way to connect with us is my favorite way. Go to BeTerrific.com/live, scroll underneath the live video player, and then enter your name and email in the questionnaire thing there. It's as simple as that. It's free, it's easy. We will send you an email from Slack. It's a Slack invitation. You will be in our Slack chat then, and you will be part of the conversation. And what's great about that is you can talk with us, you can talk with our other viewers, and we do this 24 hours a day. We check in, say hello, find out what's going on, talk about things, upload photos, all sorts of stuff in this Slack chat. It's really amazing. And you know, obviously we do it during the show so we can check in real time, live, ask your questions, read your feedback, and also see what you have to say. You can also reach us on Twitter and Instagram at BeTerrificTV on both. And of course, you can email us straight up. It's connect@BeTerrific.com. That's connect@BeTerrific.com. Don't forget about calling us, 201-735-7711. That's 201-735-7711. I am so excited. I know you guys are excited. We've just got so much going on here, a lot of excitement, and of course we've got these guys who are doing Walkabout New Jersey. They're leaving tomorrow to literally walk around New Jersey. We're going to find out more details. I've got Paul, I've got Elliot the Hawk, and of course Amanda the Banana. We've got all these nicknames. It's like we're mobbed up just because we're in Jersey. How you guys doing?
Feel pretty good. Pretty good.
Hey, don't say that. Hey, what are you I don't understand. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Hey, what are you trying to say, wise guy? All right, so tell me, how did you guys decide? First of all, how do you know each other? Let's start with that.
Well, when I was really young, I met Amanda when I used to go to Blockbuster all the time. And yeah, we used to always talk about movies. It was like a really, I was growing up and I knew I wanted to be a filmmaker, and she was already working there and she was like a filmmaker herself. So yeah, I mean, that was like, we just go way back in that way.
And so you're walking around New Jersey to make a film and to raise some money for charity too, and just because you think it's fun somehow. I think you're wrong about that. We talked a little bit about this off the air.
I'm most likely going to be the one to complain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you the complainer?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to be the one to just be like, oh, I'm tired, or my feet hurt, or it's too long.
It's never good when you start out thinking you're going to be the one, right?
Right?
Like,
yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I might surprise everybody and just you know, stay stoic the whole way.
You might. You didn't complain when the makeup artist was applying that makeup.
No.
And the makeup artist was being so rough.
Yeah. We should fire the makeup artist.
Absolutely. We need a new makeup artist here at BeTerrific. So how did you guys decide you wanted to, how did you meet Elliot, first of all? How did you meet the Hawk? Did he just fly in?
Through Amanda. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
How do you guys know each other?
I'll take that one. Amanda and I met each other a few years ago. I had started a project with a friend of mine. We were doing a comic book project, and Amanda is a awesome copywriter. She's a very creative writer, and that's how we met. And then we kind of fell off, and we didn't talk to each other for a few years. And then we kind of reconnected at a barbecue.
No, we reconnected on Facebook,
Yeah.
and it just so happened a mutual friend of ours was having a barbecue, and we were just like, "Whoa, it's you!"
Yeah, we walked into the barbecue, and it was just like, "Hey, you! I know you! I know you!" And then we just kind of got together again, and that's when Amanda introduced this project idea to me, and I was just so for it, and I wanted to get a part of it and get it started.
I think you guys are doing great. I like that. How did you decide you want to make a movie, and what's the movie? I mean, obviously it's going to be about the walk. It's going to be like a documentary, but what is the angle other than just walking around New Jersey? Now, George Martin walked across America, right? Isn't that what he did for September 11th? Was that the deal?
Not too sure.
I think he walked straight across the country, starting or ending at the George Washington Bridge. I think ending at the George Washington Bridge.
Ending.
Yeah, and he didn't really make a movie about that, but a lot of news crews followed him. So what's the story here?
Do you want to
So originally, it started off as being us walking from Times Square to Manhattan Beach in LA. And from there, when I pitched the idea to Elliot to come on board as a producer, we decided to kind of start small.
Yeah.
We're very proud to be from New Jersey. The three of us are from New Jersey. There's a fourth person, Ariel, who's not here. I'm pointing that way, like Ariel's that
Oh
way.
yeah, you could
He
probably
was on
see
the
him.
screen earlier.
Yeah, you could see him on our website.
Very,
actually,
made me feel very warm to see him.
Ariel.
And
fourth
so I always wanted the idea of, before we go cross country, to have our home state backing us, to kind of have our home state already excited and knowing what we're doing and being on our side.
Yeah, I hear you. I think that's very interesting. Where is this guy, Ariel? Shouldn't he be here?
He should be.
Aren't you guys got to prep? What do you do to prep for this walk?
Well, we've been hiking every weekend, and every day this week at least I've been walking to work. And
we've been doing a lot of hiking,
a lot of training,
a lot of bonding. We did hiking up in Stokes.
Actually, it was the Kittatinny mountain range. That was
we did the Appalachian Trail for a little bit. We got lost on it, and then course corrected.
Yeah. So we learned a lot about navigating with a compass. With a compass.
There's a really, really steep hill outside the house I grew up, and I just run up and down it like 4 times, once for each member.
That's how you prepare?
That's how
I run up
You're
that
like, you're
and
like
then
Rocky.
30 burpees.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like
Let me
that,
ask you something real quick, and then we got to take a quick break. How's that sound? We're going to come back. We'll have a whole lot more for you guys. But what do you think is going to be the most challenging part of walking New Jersey, and also how long will this take?
I think anything involving water and mud is going to be the most challenging part. Yeah, but I'm not too concerned. I mean, I don't know.
Are you sleeping at hotels?
We're doing both, camping and sleeping in hotels. We'll be camping in our state forests.
Great. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with a whole lot more right after this. I'm Michael Artsis. This is the Michael Artsis Show. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.
Rode microphones are the official microphones of BeTerrific. Find out more at rodemic.com.
Welcome back to the Michael Artsis Show. I'm Michael Artsis. You guys are the Terrifics. Thanks so much for watching and making BeTerrific special. I'm really excited today. We got a lot going on here in studio. We've got Walkabout New Jersey. Of course, we've got Paul, and we've got Elliot the Hawk and Amanda the Banana. These guys are walking starting tomorrow around New Jersey for charity and to create a documentary. They haven't told us yet what this film is going to be about or what they see. They avoid every question. You guys, everybody can tell you're from New Jersey because you're politicians. You do it beautifully. This is how politicians answer questions. So what about that health care bill that you signed and I'm not happy with it?
Oh,
And
look at the puppy.
They go, well, I wanted to tell you, are you hot?
Yeah, I'm sorry. No,
like-
it's just the 3 lights. I'm sorry. I'll get used to it. No, I'm not nervous.
You are nervous.
Not
I
nervous.
see the sweat.
I am not nervous. No, it's just the 3 blaring lights. That's all.
Yeah, well, I imagine you're going to have a lot more TV interviews. So this is interesting. Adam discovered you guys, and I like it.
Yeah.
But we like filmmakers, so
Adam.
we're very, excited about this. Okay, you guys are working really hard to make this walk successful and to act like politicians. Here's how a politician answers a question. What about that health care bill you signed?
Well, let me
and they
tell
go,
you.
well, what I wanted to talk about today was how important water is to our ecosystem. Anyway, so you guys want to actually tell us about the walk and about the film, but before that, Ben wants to know if the hardest part will be walking through Camden and how you're going to deal with that.
Good question.
We will not be walking through Camden.
Fake.
We're actually walking. I don't know which camera to look in. I'll pretend you're
you
there.
don't look at the cameras. You don't worry about that. We're just having a
He doesn't look
conversation.
at you.
Look at these guys. You guys are such filmmakers. You're directing this as it goes. I'm in the chat room. I'll tell you what.
That
You guys
should
take
not
over.
be-
Adam, I'm good.
Cut, print it.
Yeah.
Lower those goddamn lights.
So Ben, we're walking from High Point State Park down to Cape May. So we're.
So
gonna,
how are you getting there? Are you somebody's driving you? I mean, somebody's got to drive you. You're not walking up
Yeah.
there and then walking down. You're not starting at the bottom. Like, how is this going to happen?
Well, initially, when Amanda brought the idea to us about walking across.
How long have you
America,
been planning this? First of all, you're like initially when she brought the idea to us.
4 years for me.
4 years you've wanted to do this?
Yeah,
For
her.
Walkabout New Jersey, it's
Yeah.
been about.
Did you do a
About a
Kickstarter
year.
or something?
No, we did a
did
booster,
Booster.
booster.com. It was like running through
Well, same kind of
t-shirts.
thing. Kickstarter,
Um,
booster, yeah.
Yeah, and so when Amanda brought the idea about walking across America, we were trying to figure out all
America.
America. Yeah, I'm
You
American.
do it good. Do it again.
America.
America.
So when Amanda brought that idea to me and my boss Pete at the Joey Creative Agency.
Woo, Joey Creative.
Yeah, shameless plug. We were really trying to figure out what logistically needed to take place, and so the idea has always been that a car will be with us on the walk, just in case any one of us got injured or anything like that. We will be supported. So there is always going to be a car that's going to meet up with us every checkpoint, carrying our food, our supplies, and so that way we can replenish things on our own.
So the there's like a fifth member that's kind of like an unsung hero because the four of us are the only ones walking.
For this round, we're each individually taking some changes.
I think I consider the fifth cast member to the state of New Jersey, though.
Oh, yeah.
But so the person who's always driving, it's really important for us to, because we're so homegrown, is to support local businesses, to actually get out and actually talk to people. So that person who's always driving ahead of us, they'll always be telling people ahead of time, we're on our way. Actually going into like mom and pop shops, looking for places for us to have lunch, to have dinner.
Oh, that sounds good. I like that idea. Good places to go for lunch and dinner, mom and pop shops. This is awesome. Do you have them picked out yet, or are you just going to find them along the road?
We're going to find them along the way. We've got
That's the most exciting part. Wait, she's got something to say.
We have one place. We have a bed and breakfast who's letting us stay, the Wooden Duck Inn in Newton. So thank you so much. I don't know if they're watching.
Are you guys worried about Camden? You didn't talk about that.
We're not
going.
Crossing through Camden.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just saw Mad Max this morning, and I don't know. That's all I can think about.
You guys kind of cheated by not going through Camden.
Yeah, well, it's the first route.
So somebody's going to follow in a car. That's a good idea. I like that. Who gets to be in the car? I know you're switching off, but because you're going to complain, you're going to be in the car the most, right?
No, probably not. I know at least for the first day, I really want to hike through the Appalachian Mountains and see,
Appalachian Mountains?
Trail.
Appalachian
Oh, boy,
Trail.
I was going to say,
Mountain.
Appalachian Mountains are in North Carolina, aren't they?
The Appalachian Trail, at least. I definitely love being out there.
But if you want to walk to North Carolina, the viewers will support that.
Sweet.
Yeah. Anyway, so you want to do that, and then you're going to be in the car the whole time. How long is this going to take? Like 5 days, I would think?
8 days.
8 days. You guys walk slow.
That's actually doing how many miles per day? She's the
For the most part, we're
planner.
doing 20 miles each day. There's only a couple of
20
days
miles?
where we do over 30.
Do you have any idea how much this is going to hurt? Have you guys worked out for this? Have you? You look
I
like
have.
He's the
Yeah.
most physically fit. I probably am the least physically fit, so that's why I think I'm going to be the one complaining a lot.
It's because I could walk 15 to 20 miles a day without complaining. Yeah.
At what pace?
Probably like
At a healthy clip.
two to 3 miles.
Are you
per
going to
hour.
talk? Are you going to use iPods, iPhones? What are you going to do?
Well, we're going to be filming the whole thing and documenting it.
So you have to talk.
Yeah, we do.
So what is the documentary going to be about? Let's not tell anybody. Let's just make it a surprise.
Yeah, no, you have to watch it to find out. But no, I mean, feel free to interject. Yeah, our film is going to be, exploring this journey called life. It's kind of the last American adventure, like Amanda pitched it to me in the first time we talked about it. The world has already been discovered, and there's so many things. The only other place to pioneer is space, but we're not.
It's the places in between that are undiscovered at this point.
And so we really want to highlight people, highlight the life, and
just highlight the state, highlight the diverse people that we do have in this state.
Yeah, it's a beautiful state. I didn't know we had farmland. But then you go down to Hackettstown, and I remember shooting a music video. And once we were done with the music video, coyotes had made a kill, and they were howling in the far distance. That's not supposed to be a Jersey experience, but damn, that was really.
But that's what New Jersey is. We're mainly farmland. It's just our area here, which is.
What do you? Wait, whoa! I've been around a lot of New Jersey. It's not mainly farmland. Pennsylvania to the left, that's mainly farmland. Ohio, mainly farmland. Iowa, maybe farmland. New Jersey, not mainly farmland, not anymore. And I will say this though, I think you are going to show the world. I think maybe this is what your documentary is about. Is that there's a lot more to New Jersey than just the Jersey Shore.
Yes.
And the idea of the Jersey Shore, even, which has been exasperated by the show.
Yeah.
So is that kind of a goal, or do you not have a goal? Are you kind of just like, hey, it is what it is. We just want to show people what New Jersey's about.
My whole thing is, I should start off saying I've never seen the Jersey Shore, but I do think New Jersey
How
now
long have you lived here?
My whole life.
Well, you're going to, right? You're going to Cape May?
No. I mean the show. I've never seen the show Jersey Shore.
Okay.
I was like, wow, you've never been to
but
the Jersey Shore? That's impressive.
I do feel like the state of New Jersey kind of has a bad rep going on right
Yeah.
now. And one of the things
The armpit of America.
we are not. We are so much better than that. It's
Tell me what makes New
We're
Jersey
like
better,
the
because
ripped abs of
I'm
America.
going to tell you something. First of all, I got to give Adam a programming note here. Adam, when we go to break, we're going to run regular commercials the way we normally do, just so you know. Okay, I know the viewers all needed to hear that. But anyway, look, I'm a transplanted New Yorker living in New Jersey, and yeah, I can't get used to it. It definitely is. I mean, it is.
don't
Look,
hold it
you go
against you.
you go through. See, this is what happens. People drive through. They drive on the turnpike to get to other places, and they go through Elizabeth. They go through Newark. The stolen car capital of the world. The smell capital of the world. You have all these refineries. You go through Edison, the same thing.
Elizabeth.
Linden,
Yeah.
Always
So,
smelly.
so this is the experience people have with New Jersey. There are really nice areas of New Jersey, the Jersey Shore, other areas in general, but people don't get that experience, and I think you're going to show that to them. Even myself, as a native, well, I'm a native Floridian by way of New York. So this would be how I'd be introduced in a boxing ring. You know, from Florida by way of New York City. Okay. Anyway, so you guys are going to show people that. I imagine that's what you're going to do, and you're going to have some fun and hijinks along the way, right?
Yeah, a lot of fun and hijinks, and I think each one of us individually has like our own kind of goal for the walk. You know, it's a walkabout. You know, is like an Aboriginal tradition that they did in Australia, where you kind of go out into the wilderness and kind of find yourself pretty much. And so that's another part of all of this, at least for individuals. You know, starting out, you know, I have my goal. Like I really want to I'm a seeker of wisdom, and so along the way, I'm going to be interviewing people and asking them, give me a word of wisdom, something that you can impart your light into me. And so that's not my own personal goal. So by the end of it,
So
I wanna
Star
be-
Wars of you.
Yeah.
He's like, he wants to be his own Yoda.
We're all like that.
I love it. So, I mean, that's really good. I love information. I like getting advice from people.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to talk about what shoes you're going to wear, what cameras you're going to use, all sorts of stuff like that when we come back. We have to take a break. We'll be back with a whole lot more on the Michael Artsis Show right after this. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Rode microphones are the official microphones of BeTerrific. Find out more at rodemic.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BeTerrific. I'm Michael Artsis. This is the Michael Artsis Show. Thanks so much. I don't know. These guys have me so amped up. Walkabout New Jersey. We're just talking in the break. We're having a lot of fun. We got Paul, Elliot, and Amanda, and that's the Hawk, Elliot the Hawk, and we're missing one guy, Ariel.
Yeah, Ariel.
And so it's going to be 4 of you guys walking New Jersey from top to bottom. You're going to drive up there. I'm imagining that this is like a high school, this is like a college road trip. So you got to have something like the Gremlin, right? And the licorice in the light. We're making it into Wayne's World now. That was an AMC Pacer, though, I think, not the Gremlin, to be exact. But I could be wrong. These guys will correct me in the chat room. If you want to join the chat room, all you have to do is go to BeTerrific.com/live, go underneath the live video player, and enter your email and your name. We'll send you an invitation to join our Slack chat. You'll join Slack. It'll be free. It's lots of fun. You can communicate with our other viewers, us, and everything else live while we're on air. All right, Amanda, a bunch of things. First of all, you're the filmmaker, right? You guys are all filmmakers now?
Yeah, we're all
and
trained.
classically trained. So you're shooting this on film then? No.
I wish.
Yeah.
Little
No,
with
you
the
don't.
Ted and the just
You-
like the apocalypse now, like in the dark.
You don't wish, because if you had to edit the film of a documentary of 8 days, you would kill yourself. And if you had to spend the money to develop the film, you'd kill yourself. And if you had to pay for the stock, you'd kill each other, right? Okay, so you're all filmmakers. You're all going on this journey together. And let's start with the shoes. What shoes you guys going to wear? You can't walk in these shoes. I got these Cole
are cool
Haans. These are
shoes, though.
thank you. They
Yeah, I
are.
like
I
those
love
shoes.
these. But you can't. They're very comfortable, but you can't walk 20 miles a day in these shoes.
Right.
So you guys are going to rock what shoes? I see you've got Merrells on. You've got I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Skechers and Skechers. Are you guys? I would do this in New Balance, to be honest with you.
Yeah. The thing about me is that I've always been a runner, so and plus I've made films in woods before, and so my gear is always centered around being like gel pads are essential, gel pads to make things really bouncy on your feet, and also. I remember running through Sandy and making sure that all my gear worked, running through the hurricane. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You ran through it.
Yeah. And
wait, I'm not sure I understand this. By the way, first of all, I love your wristband.
Thank you.
Can we get some of these for the next basketball
game? Yeah, I got
game?
them at Comic-Con. Yeah.
I don't know. Where'd you get them? Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Look at that. A-B, up, down, left, right, select, start. Here you go. I love it. All right, I'll give that back to you. It's nice and sweaty.
Yeah. So yeah, I have a camera.
You should
bag
leave it on your wrist and
really
use it like it's a real
and
wristband.
Just, wow, all the makeup.
It's gonna be
just
full
off.
of makeup. Yeah.
Yeah. So the bag that I wear, the camera sling bag, I can just spin it around me all day. It's really fun. And
wait. Let's get back to the Sandy thing.
Yeah.
What do you mean you ran through Sandy? In the middle of the hurricane,
I was
out?
the hurricane's about to hit, and I'm really pent up, and so I ran outside. My parents called her like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I said, "No, I'll be fine." And then so I remember running up to Edgewater where Sandy was just about to make landfall, and it was about an hour before. I was running through it, and everything was really cool.
They were evacuating people from everywhere and telling them to get away from the water.
Yeah,
and you ran towards it.
But I noticed that it was time to turn around when the signpost started shaking, and
that's what gave you the clue.
That thing's gonna swing into my face and hit it. And also I was running in place for a long time too. When that happened, that was the most exhilarating moment of my life, honestly. When you're just running in place and not going.
You're running as hard as you can,
because
but the wind is so
pushing
strong,
against you,
you're not moving.
Yeah, you're literally. It was.
Were you worried at all that you wouldn't be able to run home, or because it was pushing against you, you're running into it, you just turn around and it propels you faster?
I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, the propulsion was great when I had to turn around and run home.
You're running 40 miles an hour. You're I'm the fastest runner ever.
I'm sweating now just thinking about how freaking fun that was. Yeah.
But this was we're making light of it, but it was a very serious thing. A lot of people lost their lives, and you just ran into the middle of it.
Yeah, the giant trees fell over later. Yeah.
Okay, and did you film any of this?
No,
and
I couldn't. My camera would have. All I had on me was my phone, and it's not the same phone I have now. I think that droid reached the end of its life after that.
So you were wearing what? Some kind of boots? No, sneakers.
No, they were sneakers. Yeah, they were New Balances.
They're no longer existing, right? They were soaking wet.
I guess so. I don't know. I go through shoes like women. I don't know.
All right. I'm still mystified by this whole thing that you got going on. That you ran into Sandy purposely, and you didn't shoot it. There was no benefit other than, hey, I need to get out of the house.
Yeah.
That's a little nuts. You know that.
I know, right? I don't know. I told him.
Well, Elliot can probably hook you up with somebody to talk to if you'd like. What do you do professionally, by the way? I don't even know.
I'm a freelance video producer.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, and I also video producing, and I also work for corporate assistant editing. So a lot of working with Avid and stuff like that.
Cool. So. And how about you? So wait, what shoes are you gonna wear? New Balance? You're gonna wear New Balance sneakers?
Probably gonna wear my Nike something, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just as long as they have gel pads, I'll wear anything.
What about the Keanos, the ASIC Keanos, the 21s?
Never heard of those.
Yeah, those are very, very squishy and jelly. They're very good. I have a pair of them. They're nice.
Also, my dad gave me, my dad's an NYPD lieutenant,
okay.
So, and during 9/11, he got these really sweet.
What he should have done is taken that yellow caution tape and taped you to the door of the house or something, and not let you out.
Oh, he did. He was really pissed about me leaving.
Yeah, he's got handcuffs, right?
Yeah, but it was too late. He wasn't going to chase me into the storm, though.
He's smarter than you.
No, but he gave me these excellent 9/11 rescue worker shoes. They're really flexible at the heel, and they breathe all around. So
you thought you'd wear those into the hurricane, and you'd
no,
because
those would kill my feet though.
Yeah, so you're not gonna walk in these.
That's extra 5 pounds. Yeah, I know. I would have. Maybe. I don't know.
Why'd you bring them up?
I don't know. I never hiked for 8 days.
You just wanted to throw a plug for your dad in there. That's okay. We like the police, NYPD. They're good people. He's a lieutenant where?
Oh, he was a lieutenant in the NYPD. He worked in the 3-2 South Bronx.
That's a tough precinct. Tell him thank you.
Yeah, I will.
All right, Elliot. What about you? What are you gonna wear?
I'm probably gonna wear these. I have a few other shoes. I'm not too particular. If it's comfortable, then I'll walk in it.
Well, when he complains, remind him that he said he's not too particular. And how about you, Amanda?
I'm wearing a couple of pairs of Merrells and these Skechers.
You guys should have called a sneaker company and said, endorse us, we want the car to be filled with shoe boxes, and whatever
Yeah.
we don't use, we'll give away. That would
I
have been
did.
a
I
move.
wrote to Merrill. They
Yeah.
have not yet to respond.
Oh, that's good.
And that's part of.
but
the,
I'm walking with them anyway.
That's part of this whole documentary. We're gonna just show that that we can do it. So that way, when we do attempt to do the longer walk across America, we can say, look, we've already walked across New Jersey. Now we'll go to sponsors and be like, look, this is what we've done. Sponsor us to do
Yeah.
an even greater challenge.
Love it. That's a good move. And by the way, it was an AMC Pacer, 76 AMC Pacer in Wayne's World. Thank you, Sean. All right, so you're just going to wear those Skechers then, huh?
And Merrill's.
And Merrill's, yeah. Okay, well, good luck with that. I think you guys are going to have your glutes. It's your glutes, right? Is that your glutes?
Buns and thighs.
Your thighs will kill you. Your quads will kill you. Your
Yeah.
calves will kill you. You've never experienced pain like this. I guarantee it, because I've walked a long distance, and I know. I'm telling you. All right, so then what camera gear are you going to use? And especially walking and shooting is going to be hard and challenging. And do you have any kind of gimbals or anything? I think that might be a good idea. Have you gotten this? If not, there's still a couple hours to get to like Adorama rental.
Well, yeah,
or something.
no, we're going shopping for last minute things after all this.
Oh yeah, well that's a good idea. What are you going to shoot on? Wait,
Well,
who picks the gear? Who's the director? Let's get this straight.
Okay.
I'm going to go
That's
through
the
this.
director.
She's the director.
I'm the director.
This guy's a producer, and you're a filmmaker.
Yeah.
All right. So what camera are we using?
I'm gonna use a 7D for like, I don't know, personal video diary stuff. I rely on the 7D a lot less nowadays because I have my iPhone 6 and the GoPros that's gonna be strapped to either here or up here.
I just want to say, any of Planet 5D's viewers who are watching, you hear that? You hate when Mitch talks about using an iPhone, but Sundance, iPhone won the film festival, and now, look, I use my 7D a lot less because I have an iPhone right here. Okay, so you're shooting it mostly on an iPhone 6.
I know mostly GoPro. I'm
GoPro.
I'm more excited to do the first person.
Yeah.
View of everything.
And then what are you doing for audio?
For audio, there's an H4n Zune. There's the Rode Smart Lav mic.
Yeah, we're using lavs.
Yeah.
Rode is the official. I mean, we're using Rode. Rode is the official microphone of BeTerrific. Did you know that?
I love Rode. Rode's always pulled in for
Sweet.
me when I had like nothing really else to rely on. When I had like, because I'm used to working bare bone stuff since I used to do a lot of press filmmaking. I would like get. I remember I had an interview with Patrick Stewart once, and I didn't even lav him. I just set up a Rode Smart Lav, like maybe like this far away from his face, and it actually got like perfect audio. He came in really clear.
Very nice. Okay, so you're using the H4n.
Yeah.
And the lavs from Rode, and the Smart Lav, and then I mean, are you guys going to film too, or is just he going to film?
Well, because we're gonna have somebody in the car driving ahead of us to like drop in on.
They're gonna have
on
cameras
restaurant.
mounted?
Yeah, we're gonna have a camera mount, car mount there to
And
film them.
are you guys all going to have microphones?
We're mostly gonna be picking it up with some of our wireless lavs. Especially for the parts where we interview guests or people along the way. I know I'll be carrying my Canon T3i, Rebel T3i for some of like the nicer shots, but we also will be walking with people that with Ariel. He's gonna have his GoPro camera as well.
How are you going to manage all this media? I mean, 8 days. It's probably 20 miles is probably a good 15 hours a day of walking, maybe 12 at the best clip, right? That's going to be a lot of footage. You're not going to shoot the whole time, are you?
No. And it's funny. Amanda and I were. It is her project, but we're kind of collaborating on a lot of
The first piece of wisdom is get a dictionary, son.
Yes. Well,
Brain code.
yeah, I'm a little nervous. I get tongue tied, but
You're nervous here?
a little bit.
Why?
Yeah.
We're just having
I
fun.
know. It's just I know people are.
You're going to be on camera for 8 days straight.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
be nervous here.
Yeah, but it's not going to be live, so we
Yeah.
can always cut and redo. Retake.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to mess around a lot.
Yeah.
So you were saying collaboration.
Oh yeah, so Amanda has kind of the idea of what the kind of story and how it's going to cut together, and so we're not going to be filming 24/7,
Right.
but we will be filming as often as possible.
I'd probably be texting the whole time like this. This would be. Are you guys going to be intense? Are you going to? I mean, you got a bed and breakfast. You're going to do some hotels, but are you going to be like camping?
Do you want to take this one?
We're camping for 3 days. We'll be camping in Stoke State Forest. We'll be at Wharton and Belle Plaine.
Okay. Very cool. And then you have to carry that stuff in the car, I imagine. This car is going to be packed. What are we looking at for a car? Are we looking at a Subaru station
I don't
wagon
know
or
yet.
what?
We're picking up the car.
You're
tomorrow
renting
morning.
the car.
Yeah, we're
It's like a
renting
zip
the
car.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're going to do Zipcar, but
But maybe budget or Hertz or something like that, or Enterprise. I don't know.
Most likely
rental
Enterprise.
car.
Yeah,
Rental
definitely
car.
a rental car.
And I recommend an SUV for all your gear. More expensive, but definitely going to get the job done for you guys.
Yeah.
Now, if I could make a suggestion, so Shape and Sync are two companies, if you went to Adorama, that make gimbals for the iPhone. That's going to stabilize your footage a little bit, or a lot. I think you're going to need that. The other thing I'm going to say, here's a piece of wisdom, is that the hardest part about doing this kind of shoot is getting all the shots, the so-called bump shots, right? Or the even if they're time lapses or whatever they are, they're really the setup shots. Okay, they used to be called establishing shots, but I don't know if they still call them
or
that.
B-roll or whatever.
But it's and B-roll too. But this is the hardest part: is the establishing shots, because now you've walked all day and you've got to shoot a shot day to night, and you're exhausted, you can barely stand, and you've got to set up a time lapse for an hour, or you got to shoot a nightfall shot, or you got to shoot cars coming down the road, or you got to get him to walk another 20 feet so you can get him walking by you. Those are going to be the hardest shots. You push yourselves to do them because it will pay dividends in the end, and if you don't have them, you can't go back and get them.
It's better to have it and not need it.
Push. When you want to sleep, when you want to stop, push. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with a whole lot more right after this with Walkabout New Jersey. We're going to talk about the charities. We're going to talk a little bit more about the filmmaking. I'm Michael Artsis. I love that picture you put up, Digital Phil, in the Slack chat. If you want to join the Slack chat, go to BeTerrific.com/live underneath the live video player, your name, your email, and we'll send you an invitation. We'll be back with a whole lot more right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Rode microphones are the official microphones of BeTerrific. Find out more at rodemic.com.
Welcome back to the Michael Artsis Show. Thanks so much for joining us. I am so excited. We've got Walkabout New Jersey here. These guys are great. You got Paul, you got Elliot the Hawk, and Amanda the Banana. My son Jack would love that name, Amanda the Banana. Okay, so first of all, watching our commercials, I think I've got a lot of great gear for you guys. You ready for this? We've got the innovative cart. Adam's using that as the backbone. You should put all your stuff on it. It's got some locking draws. It's perfect. And roll that the whole time. What do you think?
Right through
it's got the wheels
right
for off-road. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was just saying earlier, I want that cheetah thing that DARPA's inventing, that really creepy dog,
like
it's
walks
a
on
quad
its-
pedal
God.
thing, and it has no head.
You don't want that thing. Can I tell you why you don't want that thing? Because that's going to kill us. That's the Terminator. You've seen the Terminator?
We were thinking
We
of
were talking about Skynet as we were
And so let's move on. But speaking of that kind of thought, I was thinking about drones. I'm watching this GIF, whatever it is that my boy Digital Phil in the chat room, one of our loyal viewers, put up of me flying a DJI drone. What about one of these drones for filmmaking and walking with you? It's only you have to change the battery every.
Pilot one.
You'd have to change the battery like every 15 minutes, but who cares?
Well, if
Something
we
to
had
do,
it-
right?
If we had the time and the budget to get one, I mean, we definitely would have done it. But
Next time, walk
yeah.
across America, you'll do
Definitely.
it.
I'm not
Definitely could be
licensed.
great for some shots. You don't need to be licensed.
I'm not licensed in drone operation. I
They
hear
don't-
they could take us some fingers off. At
They don't have-
at TGI Fridays. It took someone's fingers off.
Oh please! They don't need. You don't need a license yet. It's coming. All right. You guys look super young. They said you worked at Blockbuster. Were you their last employee? The last hire? I mean, what are you guys? 25, soaking wet? How old are you? I've got. Come on, you guys are super young.
Do you really want to know how old
Yeah,
we
let's
are?
get ourselves right here, right now. I was trying to avoid it earlier.
Well,
but
I
then
mean,
went back on.
Blockbuster. Look, you said you said Blockbuster.
Yeah.
All right, and the makeup artist told me when she was putting his makeup on that he has really good skin for his age. So I'm gonna go with like you're 33, you're 28. And well, no, 20. See, I know you worked at Blockbuster, so you got to be like 40, maybe 50. Didn't they go out of business 10 years ago? Would somebody tell me when Blockbuster went out of business? All right. I would say seriously, you're like you're probably like 33. You were probably there when you were 16. Maybe you're like 28 to 33, somewhere in there. You know what? I'm gonna go with my original guess, my gut, 28. And oh man, you're like 24. Hawk is 24.
Thank you. No,
yeah.
I'm 23.
23. All right, there you go. He thanks me for being a year over.
Yeah,
I was going to
appreciate
say
it.
like 22, 23, and I went with 24. I don't know. And
This is like a
32.
Zoltar
32.
machine.
Oh, I should have stuck with 33. But look, it's better to be under than over because in The Price is Right, I would have just lost twice. $1. I bet you're 1 year old. I'm the closest to
I
it.
want to go $1.
How old are you?
I'm 7. No, I'm 25.
25.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So what did I pick for you? 33 as well.
Yeah, I'll deal with that. Yeah, if I just.
How old are you again? 25.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're the oldest, and that's why you're the director. No, because you're a filmmaker. What is your filmmaking background?
I love action movies, dramas. This is actually my first documentary.
Okay.
Apart from a mockumentary.
Well,
I did
give me
in school.
an action film you did.
Well, okay. So the most famous thing I did was
Yeah.
Anytown, USA.
Okay.
I was the assistant editor on that.
Very nice. That must have been. Do you like editing? I can't stand editing. I'm like.
I do,
I
I
don't want to
like
watch the
editing.
same clip over and over again.
I do. I like it. It's funny with.
But I do
Anytown.
love when Digital Phil sends those GIFs. Anyway,
Is it
sorry.
GIF or GIF?
I don't know,
Every-
man.
I think
GIF.
I think
I
the
like
owner
GIF.
or the creator of it.
I think it's
finally
GIF
said
because I
GIF.
always said GIF and then I got
like
yelled
Jiffy.
at. I got yelled at by somebody. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's what I
I don't know.
Anyway, what
I
were you
say
saying?
GIF.
Yeah, you say that's what I said. Okay, so look, I like to think of it as a gift, so it's a GIF. Okay.
It's a good way
Anyway,
to think about it.
you like editing?
I do. Not for Anytown USA. The thing with that, which I'm going to counter on Walkabout, was they had 4 different cameramen. So I saw the same event happen 4 different angles. So we're exactly going to have that on.
Oh, that
this.
should be fun. And you're going to edit this?
We're ourself and Mike. Mike, who's not here, obviously. I was
Yeah.
like, Mike, where is he?
Yeah,
you got
we-
more
Mike
people who
was
are.
Basically,
All right.
Fifth hero.
well, we both work at the Joey Creative Agency. It's
Okay.
a marketing and ad agency based out of Hoboken, and we do a lot of commercial productions, videos like that. And so the Joey Creative Agency is in part helping us produce this, and so we are going to pull from a lot of the members of our agency to kind of help us with the editing. Mike, who is one of our coworkers, he's going to help us with the post-production.
Very
and all of
nice.
that.
And how long is it going to take you to cut this? I mean, 8 days to shoot. Can you cut this in 6 months? You think?
I don't know. We haven't really set a date. I don't
All right. And what are you going to cut it on? Premiere? Is it going to be Final Cut X? Does anybody like Final Cut X?
think.
No.
Okay.
It's
And-
it's like iMovie on.
Do you miss
steroids.
Final Cut 7?
I
No.
do.
Yeah,
No,
I do
I miss the older Final Cuts. I
And
don't
you-
like the
I
new.
never
Do
used
you
the
do you,
older
do you work
Yeah,
on
I
Avid?
miss dancing and smoking weed while the render time's going.
you did say that on air. I would just want you to know.
Oh, whoops, yeah. Well, I was in college. No, but I'm saying no, but like seriously, Premiere is just like much better at handling its render time. So.
Well,
it's just,
presumably,
like,
if they kept making Final Cut the way they were, the render times would be better. But I'm just saying, if presumably. But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
I used to sit
don't
and
know,
watch
I
that
learned
little
on
blue.
Final Cut 7, and now now I'm on Premiere and Avid. And
Do you remember that blue line? It would like.
yeah. It,
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a very inside joke for people who are in the film world. But do you use Avid? You use Avid too? as well?
I've never used Avid.
Good man.
Primarily Final Cut X and Premiere.
Okay,
So,
and probably Premiere is what we're cutting this in, right?
most likely, yeah.
Have you thought about
we
bringing?
haven't decided yet.
Have you thought about getting one of those 360 cameras like the Ricoh, or there's this gyrotopic camera that's really amazing, and maybe even doing some virtual reality of this trip that you can do into the Oculus goggles? No, you guys aren't that far
No,
ahead.
not that far, no.
But you should bring a 360 camera at some point to do something. Maybe,
Yeah.
Yeah.
somebody's got to hook you up with that. Are you guys going to Adorama after this? Is that where you're going to pick up your gear?
No, I think what we're mainly picking up is just some of the like the camping equipment.
Oh,
some
okay. So
camping
probably
gear that we
like
still need.
REI.
I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah.
No, it's a store.
Oh, okay.
It's actually their anniversary.
Yeah, they got a 30% off sale. I'd
Yeah.
recommend going there. That's where I'd recommend going, personally. And if you want to pick up some last-minute camera gear, if you go to Adorama, tell Ben BeTerrific sent you. Ask for Ben. He's the general manager of the store. Tell him BeTerrific sent you, and I promise you he'll take good care of you.
Sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good to know.
Yeah, Ben's a good guy. He'll take good care of you. He's great people. All right, so we're shooting it on iPhones, GoPros, and 70s and T3Is. We're editing it on Premiere. And what charities are we raising the money for?
Well, yeah, I mean, for a while we were kind of, we just wanted to film this and tell this amazing story or this journey, tell our journey across New Jersey and kind of highlight the towns and things like that. And then as we were out there seeking some sponsorships, trying to raise some funds to get this off the ground, one of our potential sponsors kind of told us, hey, you know, if you were partnered with a charity or some sort, people would be more inclined to donate. And so we kind of had a meeting of the minds. We met with the four of us that are walking, Amanda, me, Paul, and Ariel, and we kind of just wrote down a list of local charities, and we've arrived at the Healing Space. And
What does the Healing Space do?
the Healing Space is it's a center for sexual violence victims, and so I believe both of the charities deal with domestic and sexual violence against women, and so the Healing Space helps women kind of recover from those situations and things like that. What is the second one?
So,
do you want to take that?
I'm going to quickly backtrack a little bit. One of my good friends, Alexis, actually does work for the YMCA, and she's the one who told us about both charities because they were doing a rave walk to kind of support these two charities.
What is a rave walk? Because it sounds like, yeah, is that what it is?
No.
That's what it sounds like. I don't know.
It's a rape.
Oh, rape? Is that?
No.
That's what it stands for.
It stands for something.
yeah.
Rave,
Okay.
R-A-V-E.
Yeah, I
Rape.
was to say rape, abuse, violence.
Eradication.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
rape, abuse,
excellent.
violence, eradication.
So she told you about the rave walk.
From there, then we actually got in touch with the Center for Hope and Safety, which actually
That's the
helps
second
take
charity.
women and families out of domestic violence situations, and
Excellent.
the Healing Space, which actually is for to kind of help people but start the healing process with sexual violence. It is for both men and women. It's not only just women. So I've learned so much. So thank you to Jess Peacock for actually giving us all the information. As we're walking, the Healing Space is actually going to give us little cards to give out. If people feel like, you know, they need help, they need someone to talk to about any past abuse, current abuse, feel free to stop us and we will give you these cards. And
I like
be
that. I
help-
think it's
help.
really important. First of all, it's important to give back and also pay it forward, and these are two really good causes. I like that a lot. Just because Planet Mitch is so awesome, he let us know that there's a CNN article that says the creator of the GIF actually
He did. He
he
cleared it up, right?
settled it, and it is GIF.
It is GIF.
Like
Okay.
like the peanut butter, which not only Digital Phil, but of course CJ also pointed out. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks to Mitch for putting that together for us.
knew I
So it
read
is
that somewhere.
GIF. I still want to call it a GIF, but it is a GIF, and why the guy didn't put a J there is beyond me if he wanted to call it GIF. But okay. It's maybe that's like a German thing. I don't know. Like the Mercedes Geländewagen starts with a G. I'm a car guy, so I relate everything to cars and food and sports.
Maybe
I'm
we should
gonna
talk-
I'm gonna eat my way across New Jersey. I understand.
You do, right? Have you had a cronut yet? I just had one the other day for
cronut?
first
They're
time.
hard to get into. You have to make a ridiculous line. I haven't
Right.
had
So what
one.
you do is you just go to Dunkin' Donuts and get their croissant donut, which is basically the same thing. Maybe not as good, but certainly very good. Yeah, tasty. I gotta have the real one though. Yeah. And what's your favorite restaurant in New Jersey?
Ooh.
You
I would
guys,
say-
are you guys together? Are you dating?
No.
No.
'Cause the way you looked at each
No,
other, I
we're
was like, "What's?"
dating.
Oh, okay, cool.
After. Kidding.
So do you are you all single? Everybody on the thing?
No, I have a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend? Single?
Yeah, complicated.
It's complicated.
I'm dating.
You're dating.
Yeah.
So dating is okay, fine. But have a girlfriend. She's gonna lose you for 8 days. She's cool,
Yeah.
and she's not going on the walk. with
Not
you.
going on the walk. No.
What does she think of this?
She's kind of sad because she hasn't seen me in like probably over a month, just with like prepping for this whole thing. And
Yeah.
but God bless her. She's
In a
so
month? She hasn't
understanding.
seen you in a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But
She's gonna
she's
come back
really-
to a note on the door.
a Dear John
I
letter.
hope not.
No, I'm just kidding. And so a month. Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty insane.
been,
Has it been that hard to prepare for this?
It's been very labor intensive. One, because we're as working in advertising and marketing, dealing with clients, trying
Yeah,
to
you're
button
clearing
up
your schedule.
Yeah, I'm trying to button up
and-
all the loose ends.
Yeah,
pass
walking
over
away
the
for
work.
8 days is really hard.
Right.
And you're going to be pretty much out of contact. It's not
Yeah,
like, oh, let
exactly.
me get you that file, or let me make
Exactly.
that quick edit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to make sure all my I's were dotted. and
People
T's
don't
were
realize,
crossed.
like, people in the creative space, we hardly ever go on vacation. We really don't. And we can't,
Or
like,
barely ever
really.
sleep.
Right. And we really can't go on real vacation where we're like, oh, turn the phone off. Are you guys
Yeah.
going to use your phones other than for, like, GPS and stuff?
I think we are going to be posting live, like little video vignettes
Are you
on
going to text
Instagram.
people, or are you going to actually interact with each other?
I'm gonna try not to text anybody. If I want to make
yeah.
a phone call, like I think that should be like like that special part of the day when you make phone calls, because it's gonna be kind of boring if we're just like.
I like how you're working that out now. So like an hour of the walk you'll use for phone calls.
Yeah.
Or emergencies.
Or like downtime when.
Is there
after we get
any
to the
place
hotels.
you've thought about that is off the grid and or has no cell service? So if there's an emergency, you have to figure out something else, or are you?
We haven't fully run into that.
We haven't
Do,
run
do
into
you
that
have
yet.
contingency plans in place?
We have like the basic.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you guys are. I see what a month does for planning. Yeah, it's really
well,
good.
I mean, we have
Well,
been
it's
planning it
been-
since.
I
it's
know.
been
I'm
pretty longer.
playing with
but
you guys.
getting those last minute things.
So
all
and
in play.
then do you guys? What if you get lost a little? I imagine that's going to happen, and then that's going to set you back. You might do 9 days.
Well, we've already planned it that if we can't go past 8 days.
So everybody hop in the car.
Yeah, if need be, because we are trying to just make this get the footage and tell the story.
Let's say you twist
we
an
may have to-
ankle. Let's just say you twist. I hope it doesn't happen. But let's say you twist an
forbid.
ankle. You're going to keep walking.
Probably not.
You're gonna be
Yeah.
the driver.
It depends. It depends if it's
wrong
that
answer.
severe.
I know. I think you got to walk
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah.
Walk it off.
It depends. Yeah.
I'll
right.
make a splint for you.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you,
No,
do you
I
guys have
think-
a? Okay.
I
yeah.
think I've this whole experience has invigorated in me a new passion. Like
Yeah.
I never really went hiking before, and I've always kind of wanted to be in nature, and I love nature, and I like going out there. But this whole experience has really opened up a new world of stuff for me.
Does it worry you guys at all when he says I've never been hiking before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say. Look,
No,
I would just
no.
tell you this.
Yeah.
I have never really been hiking before, but I have. I mean, I've hiked.
Yeah.
And I know I don't like it and I don't want to do it. But I couldn't say I've never really been hiking before. This is pretty impressive for I've never been hiking before.
Well, I mean, I've gone for long walks around.
No. I'm not talking about a
towns and
long
things
walk.
like
I've gone
that.
for a long walk
But-
around a
but,
town.
but
He's trying to be like,
I
no,
walk
no,
to work.
really.
I walk to work every day. I'm like, that's cute.
I walked to the cafeteria. I walked to Dunkin'
I
Donuts
walked to my
the other day.
car. No, I'm kidding. But no, just in prepping for this and going out for our weekend hikes and things like that, and it's really has brought in a new love for me. So it's
Excellent.
definitely
Now, have you
something
heard?
awesome.
Sean says he sees Blair Witch happening. Have you heard any ghost stories? Are you worried?
That was the
No,
original
but-
appeal to me.
I'm gonna
I
be
was, like,
freaking
all
out.
about Clinton
I'll be
Road and
freaking
like
out.
being chased by ghost trucks or like running into seances.
Are you serious or are you playing around?
No,
No,
in the
he's
beginning I
serious.
was very serious about it, and now I'm like, actually, I really hope I don't run into that. But
Really? I'd want to.
Yeah.
You see, this is the thing with me. Like, I had a friend when I was like in high school, and she would say, "Oh, there's a ghost in my house. It freaks me out." And I'm like, "Well, why does it freak you out? What does the ghost do?" And she'd say, "It just stands there." And I come down the stairs, and it's standing in like I don't know this room that was off the stairs, and it stares at me. I said, "You ever think of saying hi?" She's like, "No, I run the other way." I go, "Well, how do you?" I mean, clearly, if it's a ghost, if there's really a ghost, right? Let's just suspend disbelief for a second and say there's really a ghost, and not get into that argument. There's really a ghost there. If this ghost wanted to do harm, I think it would
Probably
already
would've,
have done
yeah.
it.
Right,
So
yeah.
why don't you just be friendly and say hello? And see what happens. So my fear for you guys would be like a bear or a coyote,
Yeah.
especially because I hear bears are pretty, like those brown bears, they're pretty fast. I read Brown Bear to my son every night. Brown bear, what do you see?
Bear,
Yeah.
little bear. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Especially
don't
if
run
there's
up a
cubs.
tree is what I'm told, because they're even faster when they go up a tree.
Right. Yeah.
Yeesh.
I know alligators you zigzag for. I met a guy this weekend. He had a kid's party. He showed he's going to come in here. He brought all these exotic pets, and he was telling everybody zigzag from an alligator. They get confused, and if that doesn't work, then yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Call 911.
No, we do. We know how to deal with bears. We normally have black bears in New Jersey.
Oh yeah, it's black bears. That's what I meant. Okay, so you know how to deal with them. Yeah, like Rocky, right?
Yeah.
We're
we're gonna feed them Paul.
We're gonna sacrifice one.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we.
So
I'll be like Sam Elliott in Jurassic Park. Come over here. Over here. And just like darting.
do you guys
Sam
feel,
Neill.
Yeah.
You guys feel confident in this? Is there anything that makes you nervous?
Yes, for me. Yes.
What's
most
that?
Definitely.
Why? You're going to be in the car the whole time. By the way, here's the deal. You see a bear, you keep driving.
Just like, oops, I'll see you guys later. Call me when you're done.
What are you nervous about?
I'm really.
that you're going to run out of gas.
No, I'm nervous that
That would be
that
the
we will
funniest
get-
thing. If he was like complaining the whole time, you put him in the car and he runs out of gas, and then he has to walk to the gas station to get the gas.
If
And walk
if
home.
if I have to be Burt Reynolds in a Deliverance scenario, we're in a lot of trouble.
Well, what's the thing that scares you the most?
Getting lost.
Yeah.
At least when getting caught off grid where we don't have our cell phones, and then kind of getting turned around.
Have you ever used a map?
We did use a map, and we've gotten good at that and learned how to use the compass and all of that. So, I mean, even with the skills that we have acquired in training and practicing, it's still.
You have a flare
I'm
gun.
nervous.
Wait, how do
We do not.
You need a flare gun.
No, no
Wanna
one
ask-
told us flare guns.
I want to ask one thing. How do bear traps work? Are they illegal to just leave around? Like, I mean, we're not going to walk into any of those, are we?
You have bear traps?
No, I
he's-
don't want to walk into one.
Like, God forbid we do
Like,
step
if we-
into one. Oh, that
man.
would suck.
You know,
That would
hunting
be
ground.
awful. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Let's ask our viewers. Some of them hike
Bear
and stuff
trap.
like that. What's the deal with bear traps? Can you just leave them anywhere? I don't
Can
know.
we say that
Do
like
they have to-
Seinfeld?
Yeah.
What's the deal with bear
I
traps?
don't know, Jerry. I think if you leave them there, it's illegal. You got to pay a fine.
All right. Listen, I know Planet Mitch says about the bears or the about the alligator if zigzagging doesn't work. Well, you're dead. Ben says hiking rules. So what's the deal with that? And I don't know. Somebody put up the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So I'll say don't cross streams. Have you brought the portable? Have you gone to Bed Bath? I'm the guy who thinks about all the redundancy and all the stuff, the preparedness, right? So get the flare gun. Maybe you need one of those wind-up radios. He should be equipped with those. Sandy
We
Survivor.
tried getting a wind-up radio.
Did we?
REI, they have everything. You got to get one of those wind-up lanterns too.
That's what we wanted.
Okay, and a couple of those energy bars,
Yeah.
and maybe astronaut
he's
ice
gonna
cream.
eat all of our.
them
Oh yeah,
all.
I
This
might,
dude
I might,
eats like
I might
crazy.
exude a lot of energy.
But I would say the flare gun is important,
Yeah.
and maybe those portable urinals from Bed Bath & Beyond, 20% off if you have coupons.
worried about the other one, not the urine thing. I mean, like, it seems like there's a lot of.
Well, you do have a
places
lady
to-
coming with you, you know.
Right.
Yeah, she can't just find a bush. Are you
Can't-
worried
can't
about
she?
that? That's what I would be
Can
worried
she
about.
not?
Thankfully, my friend Alexis, who does tons of hiking, she already, gave me a lot of
There's
tips.
been a
and-
plethora of
Yeah, she's
good
our Sherpa.
information.
You could wear a diaper. I mean, that works. You know.
Depends.
Is there? So
Like we all
what?
wear
What makes you nervous? You never answered because I just made fun of you.
No, it's all good. I have a pretty thick skin, so it's. But no, getting lost off the grid is
Is
really
the
what,
big.
what
And how
gets
about
me
for you
nervous.
guys? How about Amanda or Paul? Do you guys have concerns?
See, I'm not too concerned about bears, but when Amanda showed me a picture of tick eggs.
Well, by the way, you should be very concerned about bears because Ben says that leaving bear traps would be highly illegal.
No, not that. I'm not afraid of leaving
right.
them like in my wake as if like I'm being pursued like
No.
by a vengeful
No, I understand.
bear. But
What I'm saying is that you now don't have to worry about stepping in one, which is great.
Oh, okay, good, because they
But
are illegal,
that
yeah.
also means that you have to worry that the bear's not stepping in one as he's chasing you down.
Yeah, well,
So be cognizant of that.
right. I mean, I'm more afraid of getting shot by a hunter. Might
What do
be
you do
another
with a
concern.
bear? I think you play dead. Well, what do you mean getting
I-
shot
I
by a
don't know,
hunter? Are you
Peter-
going to walk through hunting areas? There, in New Jersey,
Gotta think of everything.
in New Jersey, there are specific hunting areas. You're not supposed to just
Okay,
hunt
yeah.
randomly.
Yeah, that's right. No, it's like quick, get in the corner. Yeah.
So
It's like a chain
maybe
link fence.
2 tips: get some orange when you go to REI, and number 2, maybe I don't know. Don't go to the hunting areas.
No, okay, yeah, no, to make sure, no, because they're the ones. Yeah, the director and the
Listen,
producer are the
you-
ones in charge of the route. So
Okay, so
That's.
I'm just the red
so
jacket. in
Digital
this
Phil
thing.
said you do the same thing. Digital Phil said you do the same thing with the Bears that you do in Camden. You lay down and play dead.
Really? You see that Family Guy episode where Peter Griffin's like, "Quick, make yourself look big." He's like,
I don't know. I don't know if that's
That
really
worked.
true.
He
By the
scared
way.
off the
All right.
marshmallow
So
man,
what
that
you're scared of this? What is it called?
she showed me
This is-
she showed me a picture. It's basically, it looks like someone left black caviar in the middle of a bush, and it's
don't
tick
e-
eggs.
Yeah. Okay. All I have to say is, hopefully none of this stuff comes home with you guys in your clothes, anything.
Yeah.
This is 100% why I'm not going. If it's not paved, I'm not there. You get me?
Yeah,
Fair point.
no
All right.
pavement, no
Yeah,
pounding.
exactly. And how about for you? What's your biggest fear?
I have to think about that.
What if somebody had like a pet alligator and they just let it go and now you're being chased
I'm
by-
assuming that thing will freeze on the way over to us because it's cold blooded.
You're really, that's what you're assuming? You're going to assume that.
I'm gonna count on being able to zigzag away from it, especially me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are going to have a lot of fun. We'll have to check in with you when you get back.
Yeah, or check in along the way. We're going to be posting on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
How do we
for the
find
areas.
you? That's the last thing I want to know.
Go on to WalkaboutNJ.com. You can see a lot of the videos that we have posted. We're going to be posting video vignettes.
And you've got
of
your
the people we've
Facebook
interviewed.
and your Twitter and all that
Yeah,
stuff
we have
there.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Who Elliot's in charge of Tumblr.
Okay. WalkaboutNJ.com. Shoes, T-shirts, and backpacks. And
Yeah.
People can donate.
There's
And,
Ariel.
Yes, there's
And
Ariel.
people can still donate, so we raise some money for charity, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Basically, we need to hit the mark to kind of finish the project, to finish editing it.
Yeah, so what's
And
the
once- well, if you want to play the video or whatever, whoever goes to the website to check it out, we've already raised the money that we need to do the walk, and then to finally finish the walk, we need about $10,000.
Yeah.
That's for audio mixing, hours and hours of editing.
Yeah.
Post-production graphics and all those post-production things that go into it. And
Everything that will take to actually
You need people to
distribute it.
how many miles is this? You need like you need people to sponsor like $1 a step or something.
Yeah.
You have one of
something
those step clickers? That's what you guys should. You need. Do you
I
have?
do.
You have any of those?
I
like
have
the-
a Fitbit.
You have a
yeah.
Fitbit. That's what I was
Yes.
gonna say. The Fitbit or the Jawbone or the Apple Watch or something like that. Another thing to charge in the middle of nowhere. What are you gonna do with that? Aspect Solar. You guys need Aspect Solar. See, all you need to do is watch our commercial.
No,
Well, we
we
were
actually
checking that
saw
out,
it.
yeah.
We went to Capmore and
Yeah.
we actually saw it there.
In Campmore. Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
Campmore's a
went to
good store
Campmore.
too. Yeah, that's a good one. Only Jersey
the-
people know Campmore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lot of good information from
from
them out. in Campmore.
Corey and Martin.
Yeah. All
Definitely.
right. You
Yeah.
guys are awesome. That's Amanda. That's Elliot the Hawk, Amanda Banana, and of course we've got Paul. Paul, you're just like, hey, I'm Paulie. All right. I like the hat too.
Thanks,
by the way.
thanks.
Where do we get the hat?
I just looked up Pokemon caps because
Okay.
I really needed a really good.
Oh, you should watch
I
our
needed a
interview with
really good Pokemon hat. With
you
who?
with the guy who does all the voice, Tom Weiland.
Oh, really?
Pokemon
Yeah,
voice,
yeah.
yeah.
I should see that. I was thinking, yeah, 'cause I don't really watch the cartoon.
Did
I
you
just
say
play
I
the-
was just
play
looking
the
for a
game.
Pokemon hat because I needed a good hat?
Yeah. That's
That was the
you're
first
start-
thing that
you're
would come
starting.
to mind.
I mean,
too.
it's only been the first day since we met, but
Yeah.
you're starting to see how I think, which
Yeah.
is it's kind of bonkers. Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. I like it. I
Thanks.
definitely like it. It's interesting. Next time you go into the hurricane, take a camera.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta make it worthwhile.
I cannot wait for the next hurricane. Yeah, I'll be so much faster than I am now. Than I was back then, I mean.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Outrun it.
the next hurricane does no damage and you survive it. Hopefully, it doesn't happen when you're walking, but it's
Yeah.
not hurricane season.
Actually, that was the guilty part when I realized how much fun I had and how much fun a lot of people didn't.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, next time, do it for charity. Like,
Yeah,
have people
I
sponsor
know.
you, and then we could keep a camera on you the whole time. And maybe we could. What you could do is use the money to take out a life insurance policy. If you don't make it, pays the charity
a lot. Of
lot.
people will
Yeah.
be really happy then. Yeah.
Well, not happy. It just pays the charity a lot. At
Be
least
like,
you do.
"Oh,
At least
Paul,
you do
we
good.
barely do it.
I'm trying to be positive even
Yeah.
through death. You see what I'm
Me
saying?
too. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hope you
sure.
survive.
Thank you.
You're a good guy.
Thanks.
You guys are all good. I hope you survive this and the next hurricane, and you guys do too.
And we
You're the
survive.
Terrifics. You make BeTerrific special. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with a whole lot more on the Michael Artsis Show, 4 to 5 p.m. daily Eastern Time. The Michael Artsis Show, and we might change the hours next week. We might add an hour. So right now we're 4 to 5 p.m. daily Eastern Time. Every day, BeTerrific.com/live. Join our Slack chat and keep watching. Thank you so much. You make BeTerrific special. For Adam, I'm Michael, and of course, for our makeup artist, thank you for watching. I'm Michael. BeTerrific.